Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 celebrities that I'm glad I haven't met. Now here are some celebrities that I hear are personally horrible people in life, and I heard people say you don't want to meet them, and then from what I've read about and looked up, I'm glad I haven't met them personally. But just a disclaimer, this is not to bash these celebrities. Well, some of these celebrities I dislike, but just so you guys know, I don't meet. If you guys like these celebrities, I'm sorry if you guys are offended, but just so you guys know, I am in no way trying to offend anybody. This is just what I've heard people say about these celebrities, and then this is what. And I'm going to tell you guys why I have. Also, this is just what I've heard people say about these celebrities, like paparazzis, and then doing my research. And I'm going to get started. So number one on my list had to be John Mayer. Now, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I've mentioned this so many times. You know that I cannot stand John Mayer. I do not like his music, and I've heard a bunch of people say what a terrible person he is. As many people say, he's so rude. I actually watched a little clip on I think it was the Ellen show, the Ellen DeGeneres show. I never watched the Ellen DeGeneres show. I just I was watching a clip of him on it. Him on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm sorry, my tongue is so twisted. And he was actually mentioned what a shallow person he is. He actually admitted on live TV what a shallow person he is. I think he's not very bright, and also it's just from what I've heard people say about him, I heard a bunch of people say he's a bad person. And plus, I feel like his music is way too overplayed, in my opinion. Number two on my list had to be Ariana Grande. Now, I've heard a lot of people have had issues working with Ariana Grande when it comes to TV shows. Like, I heard Victoria Justice, she was rude. I heard she's rude to some of her fans, too. Like, I think she was really rude and rejected an autograph from somebody. I don't really remember. I read it in an article one time. I heard Victoria Justice hated working with her. I also heard that Janet McCurdy from iCarly also hated working with her, too, because, like, they both did not get along with her, because I heard a bunch of people say she's just a rude person. And I have looked up, like, a lot of people who have worked with her, and a lot of people, I think it's because she gets bullied a lot that turned her like this and stuff like that. But and then again, just because you're bullied, you have no right to pick on other people for no reason. Number three on my list would be Lindsay Lohan. Now, the reason I'm happy, actually, funny story, I almost did a Make-A-Wish trip where I wanted to meet Lindsay Lohan when I went through chemo. I'm sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. So, yeah, I almost did a Make-A-Wish trip where I wanted to meet Lindsay Lohan, but then I changed my mind. Mine because I was more of a fan of Amanda Bynes back then, and I'm actually glad I didn't meet her, because I had two family members who actually met her, and they said she wasn't very nice. And I've read also that she makes really bad choices, like she has ended up in terrible places and stuff like that, and she's just done, like, really bad things that ended up that got her to end up where she is. I just heard she's a terrible, terrible person just by her behavior. Number four on my list had to be Justin Bieber. I've heard Justin Bieber is like the worst person ever to meet. I've heard people say he's really rude, he's disrespectful to people, and he mistreats people. He even spit on his fans one time. Sorry, a little bit of a gag there. Anyway, he already spit on his fans, which is disgusting. I heard, like, he mistreats his fans, and I heard he is terrible to them, and I heard he doesn't respect other people's property as well. I've actually watched top 10 reasons why Justin Bieber's hated. I've heard he's done very disrespectful things to other people's property and not care. Number five on my list had to be Miley Cyrus. I am glad I haven't met Miley Cyrus, because, like, I've heard she's not a very good person either, and I just don't think her behavior is very appropriate for people, especially little kids. Just the way she acts and the way she dresses, and then, like, her her just attitude in general, just I heard is really not very appropriate. Number 6 on my list would have to be Kim Kardashian. I've heard people say Kim Kardashian is really bad, but even though her family has like a lot of money and stuff like that, I've just heard she's just a really rude. I've heard she's disrespectful. I heard she's completely rude to a lot of people and stuff. Number 7 on my list would have to be Chris Brown. I would never want to meet Chris Brown just because I've heard he mistreated Rihanna. He is really rude to his fans, and he just is disrespectful to everybody around him, I hear. Number 8 on my list would have to be Kanye West. The reason I don't like Kanye West because I hate the way he treated Taylor Swift at the Oscars when she was getting her award, and he rudely interrupted her and talked about Beyonce when it was Taylor Swift's moment. Now that is just like super disrespectful. You should probably be happy for the person who's getting the award instead of talk about someone else. That's just like immature. Number 9 on my list would have to be Kesha. Now, I'm so happy I haven't met Kesha because I've heard a lot of people say she's a terrible singer. And to be fairly honest, I don't think she sings that good anyway. And nobody get offended again. And like, I just am glad just because, like, I've heard a lot of people say she's a terrible singer, and I think she's made some really awkward choices, and she has done some really awkward things, I've heard. And she's completely weird, a bunch of people say. Number 10 on my list has to be Russell Crowe. I've heard Russell Crowe is really rude to his fans. Like, a lot of people, I heard somebody asked for an autograph from him, and he was just really rude to them and stuff like that. I don't remember technically what he said, but I think it had a bad word in it, so I'm not going to say it on YouTube. And I just heard like a bunch of people say he's rejected autographs. I heard he's rude to his fans, and I've heard he's rude to other people, and blah, 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 blah. I've just heard in general a lot of people have had bad experience meeting Russell Crowe. Okay, so those are my top 10 celebrities I'm glad I haven't met. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, this was just what I've heard. I'm not saying that this is true, but if you guys liked any of these celebrities that I mentioned in this video, I hope I didn't offend anybody, but this was not to be offensive. This was just talking about what I've heard from other people and people about these celebrities. And just a quick heads up, again, this video was not to be offensive in any way. This is just talking about what I've heard about other people. Anyway, so those are my top 10 celebrities I'm glad I haven't met. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!